Hey there, good morning dreamers. It is bright and early. Dang it, I'm about 10 minutes into my commute to work and I realized I forgot papers. I forgot papers that I need today. All right, made it into the office today with everything that I need. Just getting some stuff ready. I'm meeting with the electrician today. So you're probably wondering, well, what happened with the trusses? You're gonna have to wait till Wednesday to find out. It's actually been a few weeks. Some of these videos we have recorded in advance, other ones are live, like today. It's Monday, January 22nd, and I'll be publishing this video today. But we've got an emergency that we have to take care of before we talk to you about the trusses, and we need your help. Today I want your opinion, I want your feedback on social media, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I'm gonna show you 3 different kitchen options. We have to decide. We have flipped and flopped on this back and forth so many times, and we have to decide today. So let's jump into the software and let me know what you think. First up, we have the 2-island layout. Now before I talk about the layout itself, let me just run you through this room. This is a great room, kitchen, dining nook, all in one massive room. It's about 35 feet wide by 33 feet deep. And so let's talk through it. So the front door is actually up here. You're gonna walk down a hallway, you'll see a staircase going up. We actually recently removed this wall here. And so this is a top-down view. Here is a church pew that we already have purchased. And then over here is kind of the formal sitting area, fireplace, TV, built-in bookshelves. Over here is the dining nook. These are some large windows and really large back door, about 9 feet wide. These are about 8 feet wide. And then you've got, so the dining nook. Over here you have an L-shaped island with basically a companion island here. Dimensions on this works out being about 6 feet by 2.5 feet. This is 13 feet, 8 inches by I think like 9.5 feet on this side. Over here you've got the sink on the island, and then you've got a vegetable sink right here, range, glass cabinets, fridge tucked over here. Maybe behind you can see where I had cabinets that I just moved. Fridge also looks good centered right here. We might play around with that. This is a top-down view of the 2-island option. Now that you kind of have the runaround, just a couple other things that I know people are going to be asking in the comment section, so I'll just address them now. This is a steel beam that we had to have to support the floor joists that run up and down this direction, and these will be some faux beams, fairly evenly spaced, just to add to that kind of look and feel. This guy right here is the fire pole coming down from the 2nd story, and I think that's about all you need to know. I guess over here is a bathroom and a guest room here, but bathroom is right here off this hallway. This hallway leads into what will be a mud room and a bathroom down here. So now you kind of get a feel for the surrounding area. On this side of the staircase is the living room, and out here 2-car garage, 3-car garage. That's the layout that we're doing. So this is, again, a look at the 2-island layout. Now I've switched to, I sized down, I removed the companion island, sized down the arm, so this is no longer 9.5 feet, and I brought this whole thing up this direction, kind of closer into the island. This leaves a distance between here and here of 8 feet. Now back with the dual island, we end up with basically 4 feet, it's 3 foot 10, 3 foot 10, 4 feet, 4 feet, 4 feet. So kind of like a 4 foot as you walk around, that's the clearance space. Without this little island, you definitely don't have to worry about walking around or doing anything. It gives you somewhat of a triangle here, sink, range, and refrigerator. Over here you do get way more counter space, way more seating space. This gap is a little bit tighter than it is over here once the island is kind of pushed closer into the kitchen. Now the third and final option is what we call Mega Island. This island is a behemoth. It is 14 feet wide with a 6-foot depth on it. So it is a massive, massive island, and it would just be a single island. Again, this leaves more space here. It also leaves a good amount of space, I think about 5 feet here, 5, maybe even 6, but 5 feet for sure here, and then still kind of your 4-foot gap over here. So now that you've seen kind of a top-down version, let's play around with these. returning to the dual island, I'm going to grab this here and come down and do a little bit of a rotation. I'll try and do all of these at the same angle. Feel free to pause this video if there's anything you want to see still. Now to the L shape, bring it down, and let's pivot. Go. And now the mega island. That's kind of an aerial view. Let's actually switch. So now it's as if we are actually in the room. I'm going to pan this way and actually move our bodies over here. Let's get really close to this fridge, comfortably close. This is a look out kind of across that direction. Head over to the sink. So guys, this has been the toughest decision for us. I cannot believe how difficult it has been and how many times we've gone back and forth between a dual island and a mega island, and then we're like, oh, maybe just the L, so you still have the L shape, but a little bit more space. I mean, it is crazy. Now jump to our L island and jump into the virtual visit as well. Same thing here. Over by our fridge bit. Take a look back across the kitchen. And lastly, our mega island. Now kind of same view with the dual island. So one thing you should know about us is that we host friends and family. It's one of our favorite things to do. Mandy happens to be from a family with 10 children, and all those children, not all of them, but a good majority are having children. And so when we do our family gatherings, it is fun, and we need a lot of seating. And so this isn't overkill for some of you like, holy cow, how many children do you have? We only have 5 for now. But we have, from an extended family standpoint, we've got a very large family, and we love to entertain and throw parties and have friends over. And so that is part of the motivation for this dual island setup. Now we also saw a home in the Creative Homes that had this type of setup that we absolutely loved. I'll put a link to this video in the top right hand corner here, but you can see that there are just multiple places for people to gather. People can kind of walk through, pass through. So let me actually swap out the cabinetry in the middle where the produce sink is for the fridge. Okay, so I got that swapped out, replaced the cabinetry where the fridge was, so this is another option. Let's hit it from another view. All right, so this is seeing it from another view, and I might as well show the same view with the others. So here's a view of just the L-shaped island, and then the mega island. And now we'll close each one out with a pan across the room. Here is the dual island. And now for the L island. And now the mega island. And one more pass on a different angle. This one is for the dual island. And now the L island. And lastly, the mega island. Alright, so what you just watched is actually exporting as we speak. I have to get ready to head out and meet with the electrician. Now, things we want to know. 1, dual island, L island, or mega island. What would you do if this was your house? 2, location of the fridge. One thing you may have noticed, may not have noticed, we actually have a huge commercial grade fridge in the walk-through pantry. So the fridge is 3 feet wide, the freezer's 3 feet wide, and that's where we'll have like massive fridge. The go-to items like the day-to-day, everyday stuff will be in the fridge out in the kitchen area. So where would you put that? Would you tuck it away in the corner on any of the designs? Would you tuck it in the corner, or would you put it on the end of the smaller cabinetry wall where there's a vegetable sink? Would you put it in the middle? Tell us if there's anything that we're not seeing. Let us know. We want your opinion. We've looked at this so many times. It's kind of like you can't see the forest through the trees kind of thing. Our eyes are fatigued, and that's the amount of creativity that we've come up with are these 3 options, and we don't know what to do. I'm sure they would all be great, but please give us your feedback. And also, while you're at it, like this video and subscribe so you can get more great content and watch our journey as we achieve our dream of building a dream home. Until next time, keep dreaming. Bye.